Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Whatever the chemistry is that turns a man into a murderer had happened to Gordon Hamilton weeks ago. You've made yourself an authority now, haven't you, Gordon? An authority on Carrington's book. For the best of all possible reasons. Carrington, Inspector of Police in Kingston, Jamaica, will investigate the murder you are planning to commit. A murder that will make you a very rich man.
If there is one essential in the investigation of homicide, it is the element of motive. Given the motive, 9 times out of 10, you've got the murderer. Paper boy. New boy, name of Wade Wakefield.
Thank you, Wade.
Not at all. One of my special services. May I? Look at the front page, right-hand column. Wakefield turns down Hedden offer. It was a good offer, £500,000.
Leland Wakefield informed this paper by telephone this morning he had no intention of selling the 2,000-odd acres of sugar land included in the Wakefield plantation to the Hedden Group or any other interest, regardless of price.
You did it, didn't you, Gordon? You talked him into it like you talk him into everything else.
Take it easy, Wade.
You knew I wanted to sell. You knew I wanted to get out of Jamaica. You did it to spite me, Gordon.
I did nothing. Your father decides these things for himself, and you know it.
It's very good. Decides for himself. Very good, Gordon. The last decision he made was when he took you on 8 years ago. You're a thieving, conniving crook. The trouble is I'm the only one who knows it. And no one listens to me. Wade Wakefield. Black Sheep Wakefield. Rum pot remittance man in the making.
I know you have a very busy morning, Wade. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
You're coming to Father's soiree this afternoon. We're going to hash this over from A to Z, you know.
I'll be there.
Good. I may have a surprise for you. You know something, Gordon? I don't blame you for not wanting to sell. You've got 20% now. Next year, 30. The year after, maybe all of it, including my tiny share. Right?
No. Wrong. Kingston, please. 4728, please. Miss Paula Gardner.
Paula Gardner. She represents a very different part of your life, doesn't she, Gordon? A way of living that's all important to you. A kind of existence that you soon hope to enjoy.
I saw the papers.
Yes, that's why I called you.
That's what I thought. You know, you're going to have to get a new publicity man. You're getting your stories mixed up.
Oh, what are we going to be this morning, darling? Logical, difficult, or impossible?
At the moment, we're depressed.
Oh.
We're a wide-eyed American girl that believes everything she hears. Makes a first-class chump out of herself.
And we aren't interested in explanations, then.
I told you, Gordon. I saw the papers. All the explanations are right there. Or maybe you can read between the lines. Maybe you can find it buried in there somewhere. That wonderful story about your selling out and our going back to the States together.
But I told you, it just can't happen overnight.
I waited for you 6 months. I'm not waiting any longer. I bought myself a steamer ticket this morning.
But I'm almost ready now.
Ready for what?
Oh, ready to sell out. It's just that the Heddens haven't come up with the right offer yet, that's all.
You did it again.
Did what?
Another of those peculiar remarks. Gordon, what's on your mind? What are you really waiting for?
Well, you just don't dispose of 2,600 acres of sugar cane like you'd sell a sack of potatoes. There has to be some preparation. Now, promise me about this ticket business.
I'm leaving on the next boat.
Oh, Paula, listen.
I'm sorry, Gordon. But that's it.
Pardon me. Inspector Carrington is on the phone, Gordon. He's waiting for you at your house.
I forgot. He wanted to see me today.
Would you like to take the call to my office?
Thanks, Bill. I'm sorry, dear.
Of course.
Bye, dear. Oh, sorry I'm late, Carrington.
Oh, that's quite all right, Hamilton. I'm afraid I played you rather a dirty trick, pulling you away from that charmer of yours.
How did you find me?
Oh, you forget that I'm a detective, old man. Woman in the case and all that sort of thing. I understand you're meeting with Leland Wakefield this afternoon.
Yes, in about 10 minutes.
About this Hedden offer he just turned down. I'd like you to do me a favor, if you would.
Oh, what is it?
Well, Leland Wakefield's a very close friend of mine, has been for years. And I'd hate to see anything happen to the old boy.
What do you mean?
Well, of course, I wouldn't say this to his face, but I'm frankly worried about his son, Wade.
Oh, that.
Don't treat that so lightly. I understand that they very nearly came to blows over this Hedden thing.
Oh, they almost come to blows over everything.
This is building up to something, Gordon.
You think so?
Oh, I think I understand human character. And I'm afraid that that boy is going to do something violent if Leland continues to cross him.
Leland will jump down your throat if he knows...
Yes, he has already. That's why I'm telling you.
You think he's that serious?
If it were up to me, I'd get that boy out of the country.
You think he might hurt his father?
I'll go you one better.
Murder?
I know that look.
Oh, it's hard to think it could go that far.
Gordon, I once wrote a book as a brash young man at Scotland Yard. The Investigation of Murder. Of course, you never heard of it, but in it, I analyzed over 1,200 murder cases outside the professional criminal class. In 9 cases out of 10, the element of motive was the key to the solution. In other words, find out why a murder has been committed, and you're well on your way to finding out who.
Yes, I see.
Wade is ready, Gordon. He has a motive. He's a killer in waiting.
What can I do?
Look out for Leland. You're with him all the time. And if you suspect the boy's up to anything, get in touch with me at once. Well, I'll be getting along.
Can I take you anywhere?
No, thanks. My car's outside.
Does Wade know anything about this?
No. Oh, except that we have revoked his revolver permit. Asked him to dispose of it. Per handle 38. He says he no longer has it. It was stolen. He has it all right. And I'll bet it's loaded. Are you with me on this? Good.
Wade's pearl handled 38. He was telling the truth, wasn't he, Gordon? It was stolen. You'll give Carrington just what he asked for, because you'll follow his book to the letter. And when it's over, when Leland's 60% is yours by the survivorship agreement, Carrington's accusing finger can point only in the direction of the man with the obvious motive. He won't stop until Wade stands on the scaffold. There couldn't be a better time, Gordon. It's going to happen tonight. Seven and a half minutes to cross the plantation from your house to his. You'll remember that tonight, Gordon. It's important. Yes, Gordon. As you stand outside Leland Wakefield's bedroom, you're thinking of Paula Gardner and Fifth Avenue and dinner at the Colony. And of the one thing that can bring it all to you, a custom-built case for Mr. Carrington, with a motive so strong, he made a special trip to discuss it with you.
I don't give a hang how many appraisers you talk to. I'm not going to sell. Can't you understand plain English? Of course, I just don't understand stupidity. I've operated this plantation for 30 years without your help. Well, now go on operating. I wish you'd listen to something that I have to say, even though I only have a small interest. Yeah, your small interest is a great deal more than any amount of work that you do. I don't know about that. I'm here every day. I do my share. All right, just get out, will you? Well, please pay some attention to what I say. I have already paid attention to you. You don't do a single day's work. You've never given me a chance. If you'd only believe something that I say. Look, I've given you nothing but chances.
Afternoon, Mr. Hamilton.
You've done nothing about it. Now, will you get
I'm
out?
glad you're here, sir. I don't know what's going to happen if they continue to argue.
Yes, you can hear them all over the plantation. Don't worry
I
about
haven't got any more time.
I'll tell Mr. Wakefield you're here, sir.
But I'm trying to tell you that I'm not to blame for everything that's wrong. Just get out, will you?
Yes. Mr. Hamilton is here, sir.
Oh, hello, Gordon. Well, the board of directors are all here. We can start a full-dress meeting. Shall we open with the company anthem?
it. I think we can do without further comments from the minority stockholder. Sit down, Wade.
No, thank you. I came across an interesting problem this afternoon. Father and I were just talking about it when you walked in. Seems he turned down the head offer on your advice.
So what?
So I ran into Hedden about an hour ago at the Myrtle Bank bar. Seems he made the offer on your advice.
Gordon, is that right?
He said he was interested, so I told him to go ahead and make a bid. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
Why don't you come out with it, Gordon? You knew I wanted to sell. You did it deliberately to force an issue. Can't you see it, Father? He's made a career of our disagreements. He's at the bottom of all this trouble.
Oh, shut up, Wade.
You won't believe it, naturally. Well, it's academic anyway. I've decided to sell out on my own.
You what?
The Heddens are buying 20% of Wakefield Farms for 25,000 pounds.
Wait, that's ridiculous.
Distressed merchandise. I had no other offers.
You can't do it.
No? I'm of age. It's my interest, my money, my decision.
Can he, Gordon?
You better go, Wade.
I'm sorry, Father. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What does the partnership agreement say about the assignment of interests?
I wouldn't worry about it.
That ungrateful, insolent potwire.
You ought to get some rest. You've had enough excitement for this afternoon. You can discuss it with him tonight when you both cool off a little. I'll get in touch with you.
Don't pay too much attention to what Wade said. He's always been... Well, it's a great disappointment to a father to know that his own son...
Yeah, of course.
It's good you're here, Gordon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Cersei, it's your evening off, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And the cooks, too, sir. Why do you ask, sir? Is there something I can do for you?
No, thanks, Cersei. That'll be all.
Thank you, sir.
Time still to recheck details. Be certain everything will go in your favor. You have a world of respect for Carrington, Gordon. It must go together like a fine watch, ticking out motive. Time to temper your weapons. Add weight to your legendary loyalty to Leland. Your obvious concern about Wade, Leland's son. Sid Riggs, financial editor of the Kingston Express, is one way to get it all over town in a hurry.
Well, I had no idea it had gone that far.
Talk to Carrington sometime. After what happened up there this afternoon, I'm inclined to agree with him.
What does Carrington say?
His father should buy him a ticket and get him out of Jamaica right now.
You think a lot of Leland, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I'm worried about him. That boy's no good, Sid. He's rotten. He's a wastrel. He's...
Go on, say it.
Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Obviously. Not that it makes any difference. I was hoping you'd drop by anyway.
Now, wait a minute, Gordon. This is no place to
It's
start.
as good as any. I've had all I can take, Wade, and so's your father. You insult him, you browbeat him, and this afternoon you threaten him.
Threaten him? I don't know what you're talking about. I never...
You shut up. I'm sick and tired of your lies.
Let me go! Gordon, cut it out! Gordon, cut it out! Take it easy, Gordon. Go, it's a fight he wants. I'll give it to you more. You've had enough. Let me go. Please, it's all over. Come on.
All right, folks. On behalf of the management, I do apologize. I'm so sorry, Gordon.
Oh, sir.
You know, if it wasn't for the Wakefield name, we wouldn't put up with him.
I have a feeling we're not through with him yet.
What do you mean?
I think he'll go back to the plantation tonight. If he leaves this hotel, I want you to call me immediately. I think he's dangerous.
You mean you...
I'd rather not tell you what I mean.
So the moment is here at last, Gordon. He'll call Wade. Wade will come. They'll have another of the sharp, angry exchanges you've listened to so often. And Wade will stumble back out into the night to return to his hotel room. Everything hangs on timing, doesn't it, Gordon? It has to happen sometime during those precious few minutes while Wade is going back to town without an alibi. So there'll be no answer to Mr. Carrington's accusing finger.
Hello?
Gordon, you told me to call you if Wade left. Well, his father just called him and he left at once.
Thanks very much.
Well, I hope he'll be no trouble. After we've had enough nuisance with him here, you know.
Look, I better get over there.
As I told him before, if it wasn't for the name of Wakefield, wouldn't have him in the place.
Paula!
Gordon, I had to come over. Well, aren't you going to ask me in?
Well, you should have called.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see you. If you'd rather not, I'll
Oh,
go.
it's not that at all.
Well, then I'll come in.
Paula. Please don't misunderstand. It's just that I have a very important business meeting in a few minutes.
I have a few important things on my mind, too, Gordon. There was a cancellation on a boat that's sailing for the United States tomorrow morning. I'm taking it. I'll only be in Jamaica a few more hours.
What? You're doing nothing of the kind.
My mind's made up.
But, Paula, meet me down at the hotel in an hour and we'll talk it all over. How about it?
Gordon, don't make it more difficult.
But can't you let it wait for an hour?
Gordon, what's the matter? Do I upset you this much? You'd really like me to go, wouldn't you? You're just too kind to say so.
You couldn't be any further from the truth. Now, will you be sensible?
All right, I'll go. But if I'm not in when you get there, don't wait.
too late, Gordon. The opportunity may have come and gone. For the first time now, you begin to waver. You can call it off. Forget it. There's still time to turn back. No, there's no turning back now, is there? It's been brewing too long.
Operator, get me Inspector Carrington. This is an emergency. You told me to call you, Inspector.
Leland? Don't tell me.
Yes, just a few minutes ago. They called from Wade's hotel and said he was on his way. I got here as soon as I could, but I was about 10 seconds too late. Leland's dead.
You saw him do it?
Yes, he fired right through the window, and he ran out right past me. All right, Inspector, I'll wait here.
Well, Gordon, the case for Mr. Carrington is complete now, isn't it? How natural it'll be for him to believe Wade Wakefield, the man with the obvious motive, shot and killed his father.
Where's Leland? In the bedroom. I think I'd better take a look.
Oh, thank heaven you're here. The doctor will be along in a moment. Wade injured his head this afternoon in a fall. I put him to bed in my room. My son. He's dead.
But you don't hear Leland, do you, Gordon? You're hearing another voice. Of all the people in the world, you've managed to kill the one man who, in the eyes of Inspector Carrington, you had reason to kill.
Given the motive, 9 times out of 10, you got the murderer.